Man, check out stream. I'm getting bored. I'm streaming. Can you check for me if it's coming out nice? Um, welcome guys. I'm DC. So what we're gonna be doing today is like what we always do. I'm gonna be analyzing. Okay, people have been requesting that I should analyze booming crash. So I think for today we're gonna be focusing on booming crash, and we'll see how this goes. So I'll try by all means to analyze most of the assets and generally just to look at what is going to likely take place in the next coming week. So if you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share this stream so that other can also so that your fellow traders can also benefit from this broadcast. So basically that's what we're gonna be doing. And guys, just tell us where you're watching us from and participate in these lives. You know what we do. There will be prizes that will be given out if you participate in this stream, you comment, you like, and you're just being active. So make sure you do that. Okay, so which asset should we start with? Which asset should we start with? So I believe that I want these streams to be more interactive. Tell us what you guys think. I think it will be a good opportunity for us to what to interact and try to help each other. So which asset should we start with? Which asset should we start with? So as we are waiting for more people to join, let me share with you some of the services that we offer. So we have our VIP group. We have a free group for WhatsApp and also for Telegram. Um, is the audio nice? Can you hear me nicely, guys? Can you hear me nicely? I don't want to continue yet. I'll be talking to myself. Is the audio nice? You can hear me clearly. Um, Ethan is saying we should start with VIX 75. But can you hear me nicely? Is the audio perfect? Can you hear me nicely? Can you hear me nicely? Telegram link. Okay, let me just quickly share with you the Telegram. We're just waiting for more people to join so that we can start with the stream. Okay, so this is our Telegram link. Okay, I'm also going to put the WhatsApp link. So for the WhatsApp, And okay, so these are our two groups. If you want to join, you're free to join. We also have another Telegram group, which you okay. So this one, the first one for free booming crash EAs and trading strategies and signals. This one is restricted. I'll be the only one posting. But we also have a free group which you can also join and interact with others. So this is the free group which you are free to join, and this one is open. So with this one you can even share what you think and interact with other traders. So this one is open. So let me quickly share with you this one. So this is the open Telegram group. Please share the link, like this stream. One more likes, please. Like, and also comment. Okay, people, we have two people. We have Jessica and Ethan. They're saying the same thing. Okay, so before I start analyzing VIX and D5, so I want you guys, I want to share with you some of the services that we are offering on this channel. So I recently shared in the WhatsApp and the free groups, the WhatsApp and the Telegram, in EA, and there's been amazing testimonies. People, they like, you see, this EA is amazing. Was testing it on 170 demo account, and it's now sitting on 230. So it's someone. So what I did is this: if I create an EA, I normally send it in these free groups, and there will be a license maybe to expire after 3 days, 5 days, or a week. So that's what I normally do. So we also create EAs if you have a strategy and you want that strategy. So I get a lot of people who would be requesting these services. Okay, I want to say something on that. There are some strategies that will never be, that you can never, there are some strategies that you can never convert into an EA. For example, if you're putting a moving average on the indicators window, that one you will never, if you're creating an EA, that one you will never, wow, that this thing dropped. So we gave a signal for this thing we're analyzing. I'll share with you when I'm talking about. So there are some strategies. For example, if you're putting a moving average on the indicators window, that one you cannot use it to create a using what? Using that strategy. We can also do that for you. So we also say we have a lot of EAs. We have a lot of EAs. We have a lot of EAs. So we have a lot of EAs. These are just some of the EAs that we have. A lot of EAs. You see, these are subfolders. We have a lot of EAs. So we have EAs for volatility, we have EAs for booming crash, step index, and we also have EAs for jump. So get in touch if you want. And our EAs, we have free EAs and we also have paid EAs. Our paid EAs, all of my EAs, they are $50. Then we also have indicators. So if you're someone who likes trading using indicators, we have indicators for we have indicators for trading booming crash. We have indicators for trading volatility. I think recently we created the derive dynasty, which is an indicator. We also have a lot of free A's. So these free A's and free indicators, you can get them on my website. The link is there in my WhatsApp group and my Telegram groups. We also have a website where basically on that website we have most of our free items, but we're working on making sure that you can also get those paid items from that website, which will make it easy for me because it lessens the burdens. Okay, so we have indicators. We have an indicator that we have our amazing um, spike detector. This is my spike detector. This one is called the DC Smart Spike Detector. So you can see I use it when I'm trading live. You can see these were some of the trades that I took. Oh, okay, no. So yes, I listen to Silent Killer. Yeah, I like Silent Killer. Okay, so this is the this is the indicator that I'm talking about, and you can see I was using it when I was trading, and so we have, let's look for more pictures. So this is the indicator, this our spike detector. So we have a spike detector for all of the boom and crash indices: boom 1000, 500, 300, and also crash 1300 and 500. So you can purchase this separately, or you can purchase it as a package, which will be relatively cheaper. For this spike detector, each is, for example, if you want to buy for boom 1000, it will be 25 US. But for this weekend, we have a weekend promotion where this indicator is being sold for $20 each, and for the whole package is $80. This spike detector is $80. So those are the indicators and EAs that we have. Then we also have our VIP group, which I'm gonna share with you some of the trades. It was just amazing how accurate these signals were. Okay, so this is the analysis that I did on volatility 10, and it dropped. So we're able to grow. I think those were we're able to I was able to grow a $15 to, I made the withdrawals 75, and I'm now left with 110. So I was able to make from a $15 from these signals, I was able to make 185 US dollars. So these are the civic signals that we give in our VIP group. These are some of the screenshots, but I wanted you to see how accurate these signals are. You see, I've showed you the I want you to see these are some of the results. You see the market was dropped, and now the market has reached our TP. I'm gonna start with that. Let me just quickly go to volatility 10, and I'm gonna show you guys what I saw. Okay, so we're trading on the 4 hour. We're using a 4 hour. Just imagine we're using a 4 hour chart, and we're in profit, I think, for about 12 hours. I think we took the trade from here. We saw this rejection. So there was a rejection here. That's where we took the trade from. Um, those who are in my group are celebrating because I think our TP has been hit. Our TP was here. I think it has been reached. I want things that have so that you guys can see. Our last TP was what? What was our last TP? It was 91.63. 91.63. 91. You see, 91.63 was the last TP. 91.63. Where is 91.63? 91.63. 91.63. Here, you see, it has been reached. So we took a sell from this particular level, and our TP was here, and our stop loss, it was a very tight stop loss, because from the moment that we entered, the market started to come down. We took it was here. We opened the trade here. So this was a signal that we shared in our VIP group, and yesterday, only yesterday, we were able to reach this part. I think that's when I closed most of my position. Then the market retraced. But when the market retraced, do you see what happened? Okay, so I've finally discovered something. um, when it comes to ICT, if you want to listen and get the correct analysis, you must listen to ICT himself. I know that guy. Okay, that's my own opinion. It's a little bit difficult to understand what he's using. Yes, his own jargon, which is a little bit different from most of the traders. So when I started my ICT journey, I didn't listen to ICT because I couldn't understand what he was saying. So I then started to get listen to other people looking for PDFs. So what these people say and what ICT says, guys, I'm telling you, it's different. People have now manipulated and are now saying, for example, an order block, how it defines an order block is totally different from what most people defines an order block, and how he trades. I'm telling you. And I used to think that he goes against support and resistance. Most of ICT students believe that support and resistance doesn't work. But if you try to look at the how the foundation of order block, how it was created, it is created on what? Support and resistance. The guy will constantly looking at, he will be constantly talking about what will be taking place when the price is on a resistance and is on a support. So what people say about order blocks, you really need to listen to that guy. Although, okay, I'm sorry to say this, he's a little bit boring. When I don't understand, I couldn't understand, but now I had to force myself because it was actually my mind. I couldn't understand that. I didn't understand what was taking place. So it probably, then I had to force myself to understand. That's when I started to see differently. So I think those who have been with me, they can testify that the way I now analyze, the way I now trade, okay, is totally different. I think I've evolved throughout these years. Okay, and I can see, I'm telling you, I think I gave the signal when there was a breakout here, although we had a rejection block, but I waited for price to make a breakout, and then the price came down. And then price had to come back to this level, and then I think that's what happened today. Today I wasn't checking the markets, and then the price came back again to the same order block here. You see there was this movement, the initial movement, and then we're supposed to take our position according to ICT at this particular level. This is where we're supposed to, but today I was busy doing something else. I think I even promised people that we're going to start at what, at 7. We're supposed to open a position according to his theory. I'm telling you guys, this is what he was saying. So the price one has to be on a resistance. Like here we can see the price has been rejected at this particular resistance, and then you wait for price now to give you this type of movement. When the price is moved significantly from the level, we're supposed to get an entry here, but it was unfortunate that today I wasn't checking the market. We're going to be able to get that signal in the price. But what I'm seeing is this: when it comes to volatility 10s, if you go to the higher time frame, you can see there is a possibility that the market can move down for a very long time. Why? Because we have this zone. We have this zone here. Price is likely going to move down here for some time. Okay, so people were requesting that I should start with VIX 75, then we go to boom 500 and boom 1500. I think that's what we're gonna be looking at. Okay, so let me quickly look at, so this was a signal that we shared in our VIP group, and a lot of people were able to benefit and made money. So you're also free to join our VIP groups. What are the signals that we give? We give a derivative synthetic indices signals for boom and crash, volatility, step, and also jump. And we normally give at least 10 signals per day, and people who are in my group can testify how accurate are those signals. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, guys, make sure you like we'll be having a lot of people who will be live, but they don't like our streams. You see, we only have 6 likes, but we have people about 7 or about 10 people who are watching this stream. Please like this stream. Okay, so let's quickly analyze. Let's start with VIX 75. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna start from the higher time frame so that we get a clear picture of what is taking place, then we move down to the lower time frame. But with VIX 75, okay, let's see. So what I normally want to do, let me go to the daily. Okay, so from the daily, what can we see? Basically, price is still consolidating. I think that's what we said last time. We said price is consolidating and price is just bouncing between these two levels. So we have these levels. This one is the high for this, the daily high, and this is the daily low. This is our daily low. So basically, with the VIX 75, it's just on the daily. On the daily time frame, we can see price is just consolidating. So if you want to lose money, that's where you lose money here, because price doesn't have a clear directional bias. If you want to lose money, you'll be trading volatility 75. But so this is what we can see on the daily. This is what is there on the daily. But if you try to see what price has been doing, we can see that price has been just moving down. So we would want price to make a breakout, but I'm concerned about the here. Okay, price came here. So honestly speaking, this is what I'm seeing. So we don't get the monthly and time frame. Let me quickly go to the volatility 75. Let me go to the okay, I think I want to start it from the month so that we understand where we are, what is taking place, and what is going to likely take place. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so okay, okay. Let's try to understand what is taking place and what is taking place. Then we can give a forecast of what is going to likely take place. So let's check our trading range, and where want to see where price is and what is going to likely take place. So what I can see is this: price is now below the premium, and now it's below the equilibrium, the 50%, and price is in the discount. So we have our premium and we have our discount. So that's where price is currently. Okay, I need an arrow. Where is the arrow line? Arrow. Okay. So above 50%, we have our premium. Below 50%, we have our discount. So we want to sell here and we want to buy here. So here we are in this zone. But like what I said when I was talking about the daily, I still have the same thing. Just this is why, I think from February, January, I think this whole up, we are about to finish this year. You see, price has been just consolidating on this level. So what happened is this price started from this low and was able to move up, and then reached this high, and then came down, and then created a new high. And then so that's what price will normally do. When it creates a new high, it has to move down. Like here, I'm anticipating that in the long run, VIX is supposed to sell. VIX is supposed to sell and create a new high, a new low. That's what I'm anticipating. So when price go to this level, okay, I just want to mark our 50%. So this is our equilibrium. This is the level, yes. And we can see how price was reacting on the equilibrium. Price came down, went up, came down, and here we had here what do we have here? Yo, change my laptop recently. Okay, what do we have here? We have a breaker block. This was a breaker block. price went up, came down, and here we had the break-off structure. So I'm using MT5. It's a little bit slow when it comes to analyzing. I can't use because we don't have the monthly chart on deriv. Okay, so here we have a breakout. So price came down. This was supposed to be an order block that was supposed to hold the price so that we had a continuation, but that didn't take place. Price broke down, and then when price broke here, we had a change of character here because this was the low. Okay, price came down. This was the low. Yes, at this particular level, guys, I'm telling you, if you do this, start with your market structure on high time frames, move to the lower time frame, you'll be fine. So here with the break of structure, BOS, okay, 10 is small, let me just make it 16. Then color, I normally like green. Okay, so we had a break of structure here. Then price came down. We had a change of character here. The change of character is only valid when the recent low that has resulted in price breaking the structure here has been violated, like what took place here. And like what I'm saying, I was confused. I'm telling you, I was confused when it comes to order block. Some people say you mark the wick, the upper wick, and the lower wick. But if you listen to what ICT says, he only marks the body. He only marks the body because he believes that these are shadows. But these wicks only works when you're now looking at fair value gaps. So this is what he was saying. So I'm telling you, although you might find it difficult, not boring, it's a little bit difficult to understand what he says, but it's very, very important for you guys to listen to that guy. He has changed my the way I see things, the way I analyze. Although when I'm analyzing, those who really follow ICT, they know that he doesn't talk about the way some of the things that I say. For example, change of character is a totally different analysis. But when it comes to order block, we only mark the close and the open, like what I did here. So price came down, came back again here on the rejection, on the breaker block. We had a breaker block here. So here we had a breaker block. So we want to understand where price is going and what has taken place. You will never lose when you do this. Although you can losses are inevitable. So price came down and the price had to come back to this order block. This is what happened, and we can see our signal was going to be this monthly shooting star, where the shooting star here, which was going to help us to get an entry. So price then immediately moved down. So what I'm seeing now is this: we have this gap. Those who are attending my mentorship, they know how important it is to identify and make use of these fair value gaps. So we have that fair value gap. So price then came up but didn't fill the fair value gap completely. So one thing that is very sure is that here we have a liquidity void. We have a lot of what. So if there's going to be a breakout, we have a lot of here. You see, this is the liquidity void. We have a series of green candles, and we don't have what? We don't have red candles. So that's liquidity void. So this is supposed to be filled by these sellers. This is supposed to be filled by sellers. So that's why I'm saying, although price is consolidating, but eventually price has to break that consolidation and fill up this gap here. So basically what I can say is that we have buy side imbalance. This is buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So people call it what? BC. BC what. So basically that's what is there. So although price has been consolidating for this whole year, eventually we are anticipating what can likely take place is this. Maybe price might move up. If price moves up, if price is going to move up, yeah, this is futuristic. Maybe this might take after 6 months or what. But we just want to understand, it's good that we are moving this high, so that this you'll be having this recording and you'll be constantly checking what will be taking place. So okay, so price might likely, if it breaks above, if price breaks above, eh, I changed my, now I'm suffering. Okay, it will come to this place. We have a rejection block here. On this rejection block, so price, that is not going to take place. Why? I will show you. I'm going to show you guys why that is not likely going to take place. If you look here, price already came back to the what? To the rejection block on this week. So the fact that price will then have to come back to this one, it's not going to take place because price already came back to the rejection block. So what is going to likely take place is this. Price will have to come back to this fair value gap. It will fill up this fair value gap and then it will move down. So let's go to the weekly and see what we can see here. So that's what I'm thinking now. And I think when I did my analysis, when I was talking about rejection blocks on the H4 and the daily, I think it's also aligns with what I'm saying now. You'll see. Let's keep on going down. We're now on the weekly. What can we see on the weekly? Okay, so this is a very important level here. So price came down, went up, then came down. Price is just consolidating between this range. There's a range where price is just consolidating. So we have this high for the week, and we have this low. Price is just in a consolidation. Then let me just, I can't see anything here. Let me go to the daily. But I remember on the daily I did an analysis, and we talked about this rejection. Price was supposed to come down, and then price came down on this rejection, which was fine. But we had anticipated that price was going to reverse and continue going down. But I'm now getting confused with this kind of movement now on the daily, and I'm wondering, why is it price here? We had a break of what? Structure, price coming down on this particular level. So when you draw with MT5, the diagrams are not that nice. Okay, since it's on the daily, let me quickly shift and go to trade view, where it's a little bit fast to draw. And so this is the daily. So price went up. So we can see this is the rejection block. This one, price hasn't reached this rejection block. And if you remember what I said, we wanted price to reverse at this rejection block and come down. But what can we see here? Oh, so this one is a rejection block. Okay. We'll get to the H4 and look for entries there. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So price then came down. Price went up, came down here with the break of structure, and then price moved up, then came down here, break of structure. There's continuation of the downtrend, but honestly I don't know why price didn't move. Maybe it was going to make sense. Maybe let me go to the 4 hour time frame. I want to understand why is it priced. Okay. So whenever we have equal highs, I can see that we have equal highs. It means that liquidity lies above that equal high. Okay, so there's a likelihood that price will come back to this order block. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we have equal highs. Okay, so we have equal highs. There's a likelihood here with the break of structure here. Yes, break of structure. Okay, and here we also have the break of structure. So like what I said, this asset is likely going to make a breakout on this lower part, moving downwards. We can see the continuation of this break of structure as price is moving down. Break of structure, price is moving down here. Okay, we want it to be on the center. Okay, so that's one thing I can see, but there is a likelihood that price, you see here we have a liquidity void. If you check here, it's a liquidity void. You see here, it's a liquidity void. This area, it's a gap. This area hasn't been filled, so there is a likelihood that price there's a likelihood that here we have a what? We have an order block here. So I now know that an order block, we have to focus on the body, the open and the close, like what I did here. So this is where we are, and this is what you guys want. So this is what I'm thinking. Price has to continue moving up. What has taken place is this: price came down and was able to break to break the structure. So here, okay, let me start from here. Price moved up, it was able to grab internal range liquidity. Let's start from here. Internal range liquidity was grabbed, then price moved down. So this movement, when we did our live, we were able to catch this movement. We were able to anticipate because of this rejection block that was here. Those who were paying attention, what I've noticed is this: with the rejection block here, we were on the 4 hour. Okay, price didn't respect that order block, that rejection block. Okay, let me go to the daily. Okay, yeah, on the daily, that's where it makes sense. You see, on the daily where the rejection block, so I was correct. This rejection block, and price reversed when it reached this. So let's choose the daily because it's more clearer. Price, so price was able to grab external range liquidity, and then it moved up, grab internal range liquidity, and then price came down, and then it created a new low here and was able to grab external range liquidity because it was in the form of what, buy stop and what, and then it moved up here, and then here we have what, we have equal highs. So what I'm anticipating is that price has to come back to this level. Price has to come back to this level, which is a 4 hour order block. which is our 4-hour order block. If you go to the 4 hours, I think we will be able to get that correct analysis. So this is, I think, what most of you guys want. So there is a great likelihood that price is going to continue moving up. Why? With me, I don't just use ICT. I use price action. I use what works. I use price action. Okay, but here it's not working. Let's see. Let's see what is taking place here. I think that was the reason why price reversed at this particular level. But I want to see if price is going to continue moving up. Okay, let me join this. We had a what? Okay, that's one thing. We had a channel. We had a channel here. That was the channel. Let me try to make it different. The colors. Let me use an equidistance. Where do I find it? Fractals, where is it? Fibonacci, no. I'm looking for that equidistance. Fibonacci channel, no. No. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. No, it's not this one. Why is it? Yo. I want that tool that you can use to draw equidistance. Where is it? Is it here? No, not here. Parallel channel, this one. Okay, something like this. So we had a channel. This was the channel where price was following, and now we have a breakout. This is what is now taking place. We have a breakout from the channel that we're having. This was the channel. Price was moving in a channel, and this is the breakout candle. So if I was closely monitoring VIX 75, what I was going to do is this. So price will normally make a breakout, and then it will come down to make a retest. Let's see. So I'm only concerned about this. I wanted you guys to see the channel. The way I'm analyzing, I think we'll only look at one asset because I'll spend the whole day just analyzing this. Okay, so this is the breakout. Let me use a different color. Okay, so when it comes to trading breakouts, there is a debate. Should we trade breakouts or should we wait for a retest? So with me, the easiest and the safest way is to wait for a breakout. Then you wait for a retest, because sometimes price will just break out and it will never come back to make a retest, and then it will just continue to go to move up. So what we can see when we move down is that there is the upper trend line on this channel has been violated, and price is likely going to move up. That's one thing that we can see, but we're not yet certain. But what we can see from the 4-hour time frame is that price here, if you look at this particular area, we have a change of character. I want you to see something. So according to market structure, here this is a change of character, and here at this particular level we had a break of structure. So price came down at this particular level and then started to move down. So this was a downtrend. We have a series of low, and then price moved up, low, high, and then it came down, and then it was moving in that fashion. So from here we had the downtrend. So this downtrend, we are still in the downtrend. Why? We are on the 4-hour. because here price was able to create a what, a low low and a low high. So this is how I would analyze it. Like, so here we had a what, a low low, and price moved up, we had a low high, price was able to move up and created a low high. So here we had a low high. So this is the structure of a downtrend. So that's the structure that we have. And then price also moved down to create a new low low. So what we have here, this is what we have. On the 4-hour, price is in a downtrend. So the downtrend is still valid as long as price is trading within these boundaries. We have a structure, and that structure has not been violated. So if you start buying now, you can find yourself in huge losses. Why? Because you are moving against the trend. Why? Because the price is this is the low high and this is the low low. So what we have here is a downtrend. That's what we can see. So for us to start buying, we have to wait, because this is the low high that resulted in the low low. So we have to wait for price there's nothing that is more entertaining or nothing that is more fulfilling than doing something that you love the most. So I used to be a teacher. Not that I hate teaching, because it equipped me with better teaching skills. I think I was teaching for the past 4 years. It's only this year that I stopped teaching, I think in February. Then I started to do something that I love more, which is trading. And I don't know, God gave me a different, I think it's a spirit of understanding. I understand trading easily. It's very easy for me to understand what will be taking place in these markets. And I thank God for that. That's why I always have these lives, so that I share with you guys whatever that I know and whatever that I'm seeing. So this is what took place. So for price, for us to start buying, there are some people who normally buy at this level. Okay, what is price? Okay, that's why price is moving like this. Okay, so for me to start buying, I would want price to make this movement. One, we need a candle, the body of a candle, to close above this level, and then price has to come back to this order block. This one, we have two order blocks. It can be this one, it can be this level, this order block, or this order block, or it can be a fair value gap. Okay, so that's one thing that I want price to come back to grab external range liquidity. Then when it comes back now, then we can start buying, because according to when we start buying at this low, then we move up with price, will then have to move up like this. So that's one thing that I want. But what I want to look at is where is price likely going to reverse when it makes this movement. I want price to close above this level, then it has to come back probably on the trend line, maybe here. So I want to see where price is likely going to reverse. So when I'm checking here, I can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have these 4 candles. So what I can see, one, price already came to this level. There's no reason. The gap that was here, we had a fair value gap. So like what I said, if you can make money by just identifying fair value gaps, especially on high time frame, daily and 4 hours, and you take your positions from that, I'm telling you, that alone is enough for you to start being profitable. So price moved rapidly from this level. It moved rapidly from that level, and it created a gap. This is the gap. Okay, so I'm not gonna share much. So that's the fair value gap. 1, 2, 3 candle, and there's a gap between the high and the low of this candle. 1, 2, 3. This bearish candle, bullish candle, and this bearish candle. We have a gap here. These candles didn't trade through each other. So then price came down to fill up this gap. So if you're someone, you're going to wait for price to fill up that gap, and then you're going to take your position, and then price moved up. So there's no reason why price would come back to this order block. So this order block is, we have price will never come back to here. Why? There's no reason, because the price action is healthy, and the gaps has already been filled. So where is price likely going to come back to? We have one, two, three candles. If you look at those candles, so this gap that was here was used. So price is likely going to come to this fair value gap. Okay, this is where price, and you can see this fair value gap is at the same position where we also have a what? Our order block. So this order block is valid. It's a valid order block. This one, why? Because it is a fair value gap that is there. So price is likely going to move up, one, grab external range liquidity, then comes back. So I now know where price is going to come. It will come back here, guys. Yeah. We'll make a follow-up of this and see if what I'm saying is the truth, or maybe I was just lying. But this is where price is likely going to come back here, because I've identified the gap. And apart from that, what also works is what ICT calls the fair value gap, the inversion fair value gap, where here, you see, there's a gap here. I have a brother of mine, he only uses that, and he queues these markets. So we have an inversion fair value gap. Wow, this is amazing. And I've noticed that no one will come to my mentorship if I continue sharing information the way I'm sharing, because it's too detailed. It's like I'm sharing the whole courses. So price is going to come here where we have an inversion fair value gap. So we're now mapping out our plan. So we have an inversion fair value gap. So this is where price is going to come, and on that inversion we also have an order block. You see the reason why price has to come here. This is where price is going to come. So one, you must celebrate if price moves up. We have a body of a candle closing above this level, violating the downtrend. That means we'll no longer be in a downtrend, because price would have made I think I'm talking too much. I think I'll only analyze one, guys. I'm sorry. So price will create a high, because I'll actually spend the whole day doing this. And my wife, I think, is done cooking, and I'm hungry now. It's almost lunchtime. So price has to create a high, then it will move down to create a high low. So this is what I'm seeing, guys. Price will move up, break this level. So here we'll be having a change of character, then move up to that level. Okay, you see, I'm now hungry. I'm no longer thinking straight. I wanted to write what? Okay, let me check the comments. I can't hear you well. I'm here, guys. You can't hear me, and I've been talking to myself. Can you hear me nicely, guys? Can you hear me now? Thank you so much, Yes, you can hear me. Arafat, how are you, my brother? Thank you so much. So let me continue, guys. So there's an inversion fair value gap. This one is sweet. If you want to really punish, so we're talking about punishing and killing the broker, this is what you should be doing. Make sure when price comes to this inversion fair value gap, these things works, guys. I'm telling you. You tell me. If price closes above here, just wait for the retracement here. Take your positions here. I'm telling you, you'll be smiling. So that's what I'm seeing in VIX. This is what I'm seeing in VIX. So price will have to reach this level. Yeah. Okay. So this is according to DC analysis. I recently I called my parents. You know, I live in South Africa and my parents are in Zimbabwe. So I called her, and then she said, "Hello, DC," and I started laughing. Mama, how can you call me DC? I like my parents. I love my parents. He called me DC, and I was just laughing. So DC, for those who do not know me, they call me DC. But those people that I grew up with, they call me Diva, David. Yeah. So when you call me DC, you don't know me. Yeah. Okay, so this is according to DC. This is what I'm seeing, and this is what price is likely going to do. So there's an order block. So price can reverse on this order block, or we also have that rejection block. Price can also, but if price moves up here, it will be confusing. But this is what is going to likely take place. Price will move here, and then from there, we'll see what will take place. But what we would want is that price we have to move like this. So this is what I'm seeing, guys. This is what is going to take place. I want to change the color and the thickness of this line. Thickness times 2. I want to share it again with my colleagues in my free groups. So this is what is going to take place. And here, let me just make it red. So it is because, why is the price is going to come here? It is because we have a liquidity void here, guys. You see these red candles, we must have other green candles. So I am tired, but it will not be fair for those who love boom and crash. I know that most of you guys, you like your boom and crash. And I'm gonna share with you, I was actually thinking that I should make it a video where I'll be explaining, okay, I have to do boom and crash. So this is what I'm seeing. So price will come back and make a high. Okay, so that's the analysis for. You see, people are, you see, I'm losing money. You see, people they want to make payments, but I'm live here, and yeah, this is the best that I can do. But if this channel grows, if it grows, I think I should be helping people to fund their accounts and do that. Fund their accounts and okay, so that's what I'm seeing, guys. That's what I'm seeing. So let me take a screenshot, share it to the groups, and let me read the comments because I want this to be more interactive. Wow, we have 13 people. We have about 10. How many are live? I'm fine. I'm fine. Byron Davis. Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you, Mr. Byron. Frederico. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you so much, guys, for confirming that you can hear me. And what do you think about this analysis? Tell me what you think, guys, as I'm busy sharing. You see, people want to make payments. Yo. Yeah. We'll wait for confirmation. Yes, please wait for confirmation if you are going to buy. Okay. Okay, let me just quickly share the analysis in these groups. And I promised these guys, you see, I promised these guys to start sending signals as 12, and now I'm busy here. But they are also benefiting, I know. So, as you'll be learning how to trade, yes, you need signals, but don't rely on signals, guys. That thing will cripple you. You will never grow. You will never be independent. You will make money, yes, you will make money, but you don't know how. If that person stops giving you signals, if he doesn't give signals, what is going to likely take place? You will not make money. You're relying on someone. That's one thing that I said in my life. I have to put the fate of my life in my own hands. That's why I said, yeah, going to work and working for someone. I'm putting the future of my life and my kids in someone's hands. I don't want to do that. I have to build my own future. So this is perfect. I forgot to write order block here, but it's fine. They will see it. Okay, so signals are good, but learn how to trade on your own. That's one thing that made me better. Even now, I don't stop. I am constantly looking. I'm someone who's hungry for information. I'm constantly learning. Each and every day, I have to learn new things. That's why if you see the way I analyze, I don't just rely on one thing. I know price action. I know indicators. You know, when it comes to indicators, I'm a guru there. I'm a master. I'm a master. Oh, should I say I'm a god of indicators? It's confusing. People, if you say God, people do not like that word. But the Bible says we are gods. We are gods. Okay. So I know everything. When it comes to indicators, I create my own strategies. Those you can't move around. If you join my VIP, I have strategies, a lot of strategies that I've never shared on this. We waited the fair value gaps. It's called an inversion fair value gap, where we have a fair value gap on this side, on the left hand side, and also a fair value gap on the right side, on both sides. Okay, I think that's one thing that you guys can actually benefit from. I just wrote this, but most of you didn't get this. It's called an inversion fair value gap. You see, we have a fair value gap, 1, 2, 3 candles, and there's a gap between these candles. The low of this candle, which is our first candle, and the high of this third candle, there's a gap. So we mark it out, and we see here on the right hand side where we have these candles. So don't worry about the color of the candle. It can be red, or it can be green, it can be bearish, it can be bullish. Here we also have a gap. So what price will normally do is this: it will retrace and come to that fair value gap, and it will quickly, immediately bounce off and move upwards. So you can take your position, just wait. That's one thing that I couldn't do when I started trading. I couldn't wait. I would just see, okay, the price is moving up, let me buy. Okay, the price is moving down, let me sell. That doesn't work. As a trader, if you really want to make money, it's all about waiting. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what is to if it doesn't play out like that, I don't lose anything. I'll be just waiting and looking at the market, and you don't lose your money. Spend 3 days just waiting for this. This is a 4-hour. Maybe this might probably take place on Tuesday or Wednesday, this whole movement, or it can immediately take place and tomorrow we'll start buying at this level. So just be patient. You don't lose your money. If there's something that is very, very painful, guys, when I started, I lost money. I lost a lot of money. That's why I explain and try to help people on this channel, because I went through the same painful process of losing. I became better because of losing. Losing is nice. It's not nice, but with me it was good because it pushed me to become better. I'm now in a position to assist others because I used to lose. So the reason why I was losing was because I didn't have patience to wait for the market to move according to what I wanted it to move. Okay, so with boom it's gonna be easy. Latania Williams, how are you, Latania? Yeah, I'll break my tongue trying to pronounce your name. It's called an inversion fair value gap, guys. Latania, nice to meet you. Where are you guys watching us from? Latania, where are you from? Are you from Latania? Yo, where are you from, Latania? US, USA, Williams, maybe UK, somewhere there. I'm just giving what I think. Where are you guys watching us from? I was happy last time because there was a guy who was from Lebanon, in the Middle East, where we have Israel. Yeah, I think he was saying they were bordering Israel, Lebanon. It's good to know that we have audience and subscribers and people who are following us from all over the world. It's something that motivates me. Okay. I'm now tired and I'm also hungry. Which asset can we talk about, guys? Byron Davis, SA. Thank you, Mr. Byron. Byron is one of my customers. I think he was also in my VIP group. I don't know, but we communicate with a lot with Mr. Byron. Federico, Mozambique. Thank you, guys. Jamaica. Yeah. Oh, Jamaica. I wish one day to go to Jamaica. You know, in Zimbabwe, there's that ghetto culture called Zim Danzo. They listen to that Jamaican flavor. So I like that music. One day I wish to go to Jamaica and see Jamaicans. Yo, hi. Those people are loving. India, wow. I'm happy. Uganda, thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Uganda, ha, I don't know anything about Uganda, honestly. I know that it's in Africa, but anything about Uganda, no. I think these guys are just quiet. Uganda, these guys are just quiet. Thank you guys. Bangladesh, Arafat. Thank you, Mr. Arafat. Um, okay, so which one? People talked about Boom. I think I have to look at Boom and then we call it a day. Please support us. We have a lot of things that we have on our platform. We have the Boom and Crash. Okay, we have our Boom and Crash spike detector. We also have Boom and Crash indicators and EAs for volatility, and they're doing well. And I gave it to people so that they can see before you buy. You must have a test. You do your test and you see if it's something that you really like. So that's what I did, and we had amazing testimony. People are just saying yes, the EA is working nicely. Some of them are purchasing, and some are giving recommendation. Okay, this is what is taking place. If you can do this to improve the EA, which is very important because as a programmer, you need that feedback. You need that feedback from people so that whenever you make something, you know that it will be perfect. So I discovered I was the market is now moving up. This 75. Okay, we want to go to Boom 1000, and I want to share with you guys an indicator that can make and a secret. Okay, this is an indicator that I shared with people yesterday. So I'm always sharing a lot with people. Okay, this is the indicator, guys. It will make your life easy. I want to tell you a secret about. I'm always telling my students. Um, so if you want to make money in Boom, you must be buying. Boom has been buying, 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 buying. Okay, so we have this indicator. What is the name of this indicator? Uh, I'm not gonna spend much time talking about this. This one is the thing that will actually help you guys. KT custom high and lows. It identifies the highs and lows, and the good part with just using this is that it. Let me go to the daily. It will tell you your daily high and your daily low for that particular period. And why is it important for you to have this daily high and the daily low? For your information, I think if you want to get hold of this, please join um, our groups. I think I shared this indicator, the high and low, but I'm gonna quickly explain. I wanted to make a separate video where I think this week I didn't make a video where any educative video. I think I was just posting some analysis and some results and something like that. But I wanted to make this video where I'll be explaining how to use this indicator because I've been studying this indicator and I think it's a very useful tool that you can use in boom and crash. Okay, let me tell you a secret. When it comes to boom and crash, ICT works, price action works, but it works. What actually works is price action, and what really works are two things, two important things. If you are going to be successful trading boom and crash, you have to know two things. If there's a strategy and that strategy doesn't talk about these two things, that strategy doesn't work. One, you have to talk about support and resistance. That alone, you kill boom and crash. You have your levels on high time frame, be it the you see how important this indicator is. It has marked the low for the week and the high for the week, and also the daily lows and what. So even if you move to lower time frame, it will clearly show you your resistance and support. So you will not struggle. But some people are going to say I know that most of you guys use um, your phones. I'm gonna make a phone video where I'll be explaining how to. People have they don't know they know about support and resistance, but they don't know how best to draw this support and resistance, which I normally share in my mentorship classes. So if you have a PC, it will be very, very beneficial, or maybe a VPS. You can make use of your phone to install these indicators. Yeah, guys, it's a little bit annoying when I send these indicators in EA. I get a lot of messages from people asking, the EA is not open, yet someone is trying to use his own phone to install the EA. For phone applications, for phone, if you're going to be using an indicator, be it a spike detector or even this indicator, you need what we call virtual private server, which is VPS. I also have VPS. I also use VPS. Guys, if you don't have VPS, there's no way that you can install an indicator or an EA in a phone. The indicator will not work. I think I've made this clear. So that's one common mistake that most people normally do. They are also constantly asking, the EA is not working on my phone. You need VPS. Full stop. And I have this. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. uh, he's an elderly man. So sometimes we also have those services. If you don't understand how this works, one will give you a guide, will also give you videos. And I personally, if you have any desk, I'll install it on your computer and I'll tell you how to use some of the indicators. Like what I'm gonna do now. So with these indicators, you see, these markets, especially when it comes to the hourly time frame and also the hourly time frame and also the H4, the 4 hour time frame, it respects those highs and lows. You see, when it reached here, the price started to move down. Let me go to the 4 hours. So recently reached our daily high, and you see, you're going to be able to sell for these days just using this indicator. And then what is now currently taking place is this. Price reached the hourly low. Is it a trend line here? Okay, so when people are crashing the issue of using trend lines and what, I hear them, but here it's welcome. So we can see this trend line has been respected. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we have a double top. So it's just that I'm not giving signals. There is a signal, guys. So we also have a course where we teach about chart patterns. So I'll use my chart pattern skills here to kill this market because price is going to move up. I'm telling you, we will be able to catch a lot of spikes. I like spikes. I like spike. I know that most of you guys like scalping, but I like spike. Quick money, fast money. Scalping, yes, you don't stress. You just sell, buy, leave it, go and sleep, and that's it. Okay, so we have here a double top. This is the first top. The first top, you see, I'm now hungry, guys. I'm now saying the wrong things. We have the first bottom, the second bottom, we have a double top. So for this double top to be confirmed, what I'm waiting for is price to come to this level. We have a double top, and the double top is on a trend line. And price has already reached our low, and we're anticipating that price has to move up and reach this high. And there must be a continuation of the uptrend. I think booming will be just moving up. So here we can benefit immediately from this analysis. So what I want is that price has to, like what has happened. Okay, if I use this line, but it's not going to cover all the areas. We have a double top. This is the double top, and we now have our neckline. And what we're now waiting for is for price to break the neckline, which is the resistance that we have on this particular level. So you see, when I'm analyzing, I use multiple things because I have devoted myself to know a lot myself. So I can just use any, even chart patterns, they work. Especially in booming crash, those things work. Price action, trend line strategies, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, you kill boom and crash, which is a course that we offer in our mentorship programs because I've seen that this thing works. Please, guys, I want to go back to Zimbabwe. Honestly, I'm always talking about this. And start an academy where I'll be teaching people the same thing that I'm teaching you guys. So here, you see, look at this movement. These two hourly candles. It shows that price wants to move. There's momentum. You see, this candle. You see, there's more momentum. Price wants to move up. That was a 30-minute candle, and this one isn't closed. So For you to buy, how are you going to buy? Wait for price to close a candle. We need a board of a candle to close above this level. And then you can wait for price to move up, and probably price is going to reverse at this particular level because we have that thing. We have this. Most people who come from Nigeria normally like to use the word guy, especially when they're analyzing. Yo, I love my Nigerian subscribers. You know, my channel is founded. Most of my subscribers, they are from Nigeria. Most of my subscribers are from, but we are getting some subscribers from Botswana. Botswana is doing very well. But Zimbabwe, I know the problem. Yo, there's no Wi-Fi. The electricity is not is not always there. So that's the reason why we don't have a lot of followers from Zimbabwe. Okay. So you wait for a breakout, and probably price will reach here, this level, and then it will reverse. And then when it reverse and come back to this neckline, price will then continue moving up. Here we have a double top. Let me just write it down. We have a double. Why do I say top? Yo, I'm tired now. Double. We have a double bottom. So this is the bottom that we have. Okay, double bottom. Let's just highlight it. So trading, you see what I'm doing now. I'm being patient. I'm telling you price will move like this, and I was happy. I think the last time when we did our analysis, price moved according to that analysis, and I was very happy. Lines, arrows. So this is the double top, first top and the second top, and we have a neckline here. So when it comes to price action, I know price action. When it comes to ICT, I know, but I don't know everything because there are so many things that are not necessary when it comes to synthetic indices. I know what is required in synthetic indices, but I don't know everything. That guy talks too much. Neckline. He's well detailed. I've never seen someone. I think we are blessed to have him, the ICT guy, to have him in our generation, because he's very, very, very smart. Okay, so price is to double bottom. We wait for the price to break the neckline and wait for a retest. It can come at this particular position, and then price here. That's why you're gonna buy, and then you can move up. But we can go down to this lower time frame. So what I want is price to reach here and maybe come back. It can come here to this 30 minutes high and come back. When it comes back, then it will move up. So basically that's what price has been doing. I think if I was trading, I was going to catch this movement. So I want to give you a tip when it comes to booming crash. This, you always see it. Double top, double bottom, that thing works. That concept works. And whenever there has been a spike, mark that area. So whenever you see price moving very fast from a particular area, maybe there were three, like here, there were 1, 2, 3, about 4 spikes, price moving up, you mark that area. If you want to catch spikes without stress, without using any indicators, you can still do that and make money. You see, you just mark this area and you wait for price to retrace and come back, and then it will move in your direction. So if you want to catch spikes, just use that that thing that I'm talking about. Wait for a level where price is spiked significantly, or maybe there were big spikes or there was a big spike. That level will always be respected. You see what happened here? There were 2 spikes, and then when price came to this level, there was a spike. So what I'm teaching you guys is something that is there. Boom and crash is one of the easiest asset that you can trade, especially when it comes to spike. You see here we had 2 double spikes, and what happened when price came to this level? We also had 2 spikes, and also had two spikes. So what I'm telling you, this strategy of just identifying areas where price has spiked previously and where there's been a significant movement, wait for price to come to that level. Look here, spiked, moved up, and here spiked, and then big movement. And then what happens here when price came to this level? It spiked. So just using that analysis, I'm telling you, you'll be able to make money. I think I'm done. Okay, let me just quickly check the analysis. Oh, not analysis. Oh. India. Okay, Atau Matafa. Mustafa. How are you, Atau? Okay. I think I'm from Kenya. Yes, thank you so much for supporting us, Antonio. My wife is always laughing at me because of the way I pronounce some of the things. Okay, I think I'm done, guys. I think we should call it a day. Please make sure you subscribe, like. We want many likes. We have 175 people who are watching these streams, but we only have 19 likes. Guys, that's not fair. Please support you. The best way that you can support me, that doesn't involve any money or non-monetary support, is by liking, commenting. That's the best that you can do if you are benefiting from the content that I'm sharing. Because that's one thing that when I'm done, I'm chilling. I'll be just going through how this video is 1,000 likes. The comments, I'll be going through the comments, reading, commenting. That's one thing that I will benefit from. So make sure, don't be stingy. People on YouTube, even subscribing, people do not subscribe. Subscribe, like, and comment. It triggers the YouTube. Why do people from YouTube always constantly say, please like, please comment, please do this, subscribe? It triggers the YouTube algorithm that people are interacting on your lives, people are commenting on your lives, and then these lives will then be next time it will be pushed to a wider audience. So that's how I will benefit from, because the more audience that we have, the more views that I'll get, and the more, when you get more views, you get more money. But basically that's it. So you support me by just subscribing, you support me by just commenting and liking our videos. Okay, I think I did justice. I took my time to explain, and you're able to benefit from whatever that I was sharing with you guys. What do you think about this live? What do you think, guys, about this live? What do you think? Tell me what you think, guys. I know that you are there. There are some people who are still here. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Then we call it a day. You see, price is moving according to what we said. Let's go to... I think that's the only asset that we analyzed. What do you think, guys? India, Tau, India. What do you think, guys? Tell me what you think about this live. Did you benefit? Did you learn something new? Was it informative, or was it educative? What do you think about this live? So if you are looking for signals, yes, you can join our VIP groups. I've inserted, let me just put my contact details in there, so that if you want, I'm no longer using that one that ends with 100. Yeah, this one. Do I know the number? Yes. So you can get in touch with me using these contact details if you want any of our services, VIP, signals, indicators, and EAs, or you want to join our mentorship and you want to... Thank you so much, Federico from Mozambique. It was an amazing live. Thank you, guys. That's what motivates me, when I see that you guys are benefiting from whatever that I'm saying. So you can use those two numbers to get in touch with me if you are interested in any of our services, or you can join our groups, and I'll always post, and you can get my contact from those. You see, price is moving exactly according to what we say. Okay, it is my desire to do this more oftenly, but you know, DC is someone who's still starting. I'll be having a lot on my plate. You see, I have 1 hour 25 minutes on this live. That means I've lost a lot. I was supposed to be giving signals. You know, my VIP members are really they're not happy because they're waiting for these signals. So I would like to do this, but whenever I get an opportunity, I will share with you guys what I think, what I know, and we go on like that. Okay, guys, I wish you the best. May you go out there and make money, not to be proud, but for the glory of God. There's that mentality that people who love God, people who worship, people who are believers must be poor. That mentality is wrong. Guys, if you are a believer, you must make a difference because the Holy Spirit guides you. You are something different. There must be a difference in the way that you do things. So if you're a trader and you're a Christian and you're a believer, please make money, a lot of money, because we can't have people who do not believe in God having a lot of money. It's not even there. It's not even there in the Bible that if you're a believer you have to be poor. Guys, we should be in a position to uh, create wealth for generations, not for yourself. We should be there where people are talking about millionaires and billionaires. We must have a lot of Christians. You see what they will be talking and what they are trying to influence in their mentality towards humanity is totally different, and it's not godly. Why? Because they have money. So if we can grow and have that money, we can make a difference in this world. There will be no one suffering. There will be no one going to bed hungry. In Africa we have problems with the basics. We don't have the basic water. I'm telling you, of Zimbabwe, water is not there, electricity is not there. There are a lot of people who are suffering, and so when we have money, we are in a position to correct that, because you can't help someone with something that you do not have. You can't help someone. You can't help someone with what you do not have. Let's have money so that we can help people. So go out there, guys, and make money. I hope the Holy Spirit will guide you so that you be um, very, very successful in your trading. And I want you guys to be financially free so that you can do whatever that you want. You will not be influenced by anything. If they say they are going to, we're going to have a lockdown, you'll still be making. I think that's the only thing that they can't lock these markets. They can't lock these markets. They can't. If there's a lockdown, people suffered a lot, yo. I'm telling you, during that lockdown, because if you're someone who was indigenous doing your own stuff, and you're supposed to spend 3 months, 5 months in your house, how are you going to earn a living? So let's make money. Let's be financially free. Let's make it out there. If there's a gospel that I respect, people that talk about prosperity, I respect those people. I listen to that message. It's the message that we need to preach. So, guys, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate the time that you're supposed to be doing something else, but you're spending time with me. I really appreciate that. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may you go out there and make money for His glory. Bye bye for now. Mane, unza sadza rangu.